TikTok. Cross Infinite World licenses, Floppy Paradise, 3 more light novels. Company also licenses. A young lady finds her true calling living with the enemy. I guess this dragon who lost her egg to disaster is my mom now. Third loop, The Nameless Princess and the Cruel Emperor. Cross Infinite World announced on Wednesday they has licensed 4 new light novel series. A young lady finds her true calling living with the enemy by Shu and Fujikasaki. November 30 on digital with paperback and digitally released at a later date. We demanded reparations, not a bride. Press into marrying a general of the enemy nation. She will fight only her future husband's rejection and the cold reception of her new homeland as the daughter of a powerful Marku in a small, prosperous nation. But she was outraised with all the privileges and expectations befitting her station. Yet not before her wedding day, the king orders her to marry Cecilia instead, a representative of the nation victorious against her own, but she was part of the war operations, resigned to her fate. Despite in her heart, she crosses the ocean bound for a new life, new home. But all that awaited her was Cecilia's absence and his servant's humiliating treatment of her. I can rely on my parents on my status, so I shall gain the strength to survive here through my own efforts. Alone and armed only with her resolve, Bertin flees of his state and begins to carve a path that will allow her to leave an enemy territory. A young lady possessed of a hidden talent for her business, a general known as the Battle of Grey Savage, and the love story of the hidden talent reach understanding and negotiation starts here. Floppy Paradise by Himawari and Kiroran, September 29. The Ultimate Ability, September 29 digitally. The Ultimate Ability, Nasab Kalotai with White Tigers and Dragons. My name is Midora Akitsu, and I died at age 27. After my death, God told me He would give me a special ability and I will be reincarnated into another world. The gift I received was to be adored by all creatures other than humans. I'm an otherwise ordinary girl, but I enjoyed the heck out of my isekai life and the super elite family I was born into. Every day is an all-you-can fantasy anime calling experience. Don't get me wrong, it's not all rainbows and unicorns. There is some ominous rumblings of the political scene, and God is basically using me as his puppet. But I'm trying my best with the help of all the companions. I gotta using my awesome superpower. I guess this dragon who lost her egg to disaster is my mom now, by Susumi Kirasaki and Cosmic. On October 31 on Digitally, The Way the Dragon is the Way to Become Strong. XXXX, a man used and abused for general attacks by his adventuring party, find himself on the verge of death in Dragon territory in the Kokos Mountains, as the Wabari member stabs him in the back. Literally, next time he opens his eyes, he's in the nest of the red dragon named Kafal, whose egg was destroyed in the natural disaster, having lost both his memories and his name. He turns instead into a young girl named Loshera, and apparently Kafal plans to raise Loshera as her own daughter. This is the story of an odd fate binding one dragon and one human, the story of an unconventional mother and daughter. Third loop, The Nameless Princess and the Cruel Emperor by Iyota Ayoi and Misa Sazanami on October 31 digitally. The third time's the charm. Princess that never received an actual name and suffered many years of abuse. Each time she meets her ultimately end, she's sent back into the past, and during her third loop, she restarts as a 3-year-old girl. What's more, the Imperial family's guardian deity, the Golden Dragon, takes notice of her this time. Even the legendary Ultra Fluffy Flame Tiger latches onto her, despite being Tat's older brother. The Crown Prince never showed any interest in her, yet in this loop, he dubs her an angel. But her father, the infamously cold-blooded Emperor, showed her with affection as well. The Nameless Princess will fight with all her strength to survive and earn a name of her own.